you know, Eva, I always think that you have beautiful accessories. And for me, I've tried over the last couple of years to really add some pizzazz to my outfits, and I know jewelry is one way
it's always
to add a touch or two. I'm lacking today, unfortunately.
You are a jewel, that's why.
Thank you, perfect.
And now you've got a chance to pick up, really hand pick what you want to wear and make it your own. And it's always that personal touch. What's going to enhance what I already have?
Absolutely. Nancy Puffer is a local jewelry artist. We've met her here on 8 West before, and today she's here to tell us about the Michigan Bead Expo going on this weekend. And Nancy, we have been just admiring your handiwork. Tell us what you have.
I've got kind of a selection of a lot of different things that you can do with beads. Some of the things are already put together, like the necklaces, but there's also, when you come to the show, there are a lot of artist beads that you can buy, and sometimes people don't know what necessarily they can do with them. So some easy ideas of things that you can do to incorporate those beads are using little like magnetic neck wires where you can just slide the bead on. You don't have to even think about doing anything else, or on a chain. There are earring findings now that you can actually just switch out your beads, so you can have one pair.
Nice?
It's really nice. Yeah, it's fun. So and you can do pens. You don't have to necessarily do something that you wear. You can also have an accessory that you can just that you can use.
So they're the separate beads like this. Okay.
Yep.
In all sizes and colors. It's amazing.
Yeah, there's a lot of different colors. And
so tell us how you make these. How do you make the beads?
You make the beads, they're glass beads. You start with a glass rod that's about the diameter of a pen, and they come in assorted colors. They start with, and you add different colors onto it to make the beads. I use a torch that uses a mixture of propane and oxygen.
Okay.
And that melts the glass at about 1700 degrees. So you melt the glass onto, they're called mandrels, but they're actually welding rods.
Okay.
And then you build your beads onto the mandrels, and when you're done with your bead, then you stick it into a kiln where it puts all the properties back that you've screwed up when you've melted the glass.
It just sounds like a fascinating process. It almost looks like an art prize.
Well, it does, and it's so colorful. And again, it's that expression of the individual artist. Now, my eye was drawn to these when you were first setting up, and I go, oh my God, what are those?
Those are my pop art pieces. They actually are cut out of aluminum cans.
Yeah.
So they're kind of green.
I mean, if you look at them really closely, you can tell, can of pop or what they're from.
I know. I was picking out. This has got to be a can of Arnold Palmer iced tea.
Oh yeah.
The iced tea lemonade mix. You can kind of pick these out. Tell us how you make these, because these are actually hair ornaments.
Yep.
Creative idea. How do you make these?
I have scrapbook punches. Is actually how I punch out the different shapes, and because they are aluminum cans, it actually keeps the punches sharpened.
Okay.
Because that's what you do when you use it with paper. You use aluminum foil, so it keeps them sharp. So you punch it out. You sand down the edges so that there's no rough edges at all. You glue them together, and then I actually make the little cabs.
Okay.
That I stick in the middle of it.
So that's actual like
glass.
Like glass.
Yep.
So it's a combination.
It is.
Now, will you have these?
Oh yeah. They'll be there.
Okay, so tell us about the event that's going on. It's at Calvin College.
It's at Calvin College at the Prince Conference Center. It's our second year there. We have a variety of artists, glass bead artists, as well as some bead stores. So there's a variety of different things that you can do. They'll have different medias that you can use with it. There'll be chains and stuff that you can put beads on. There'll be all types of beads there. There'll be ideas of things that you can use to put your beads into.
You know, this is great because I know we've been talking earlier, it's not quite the holiday season, but this could be an event you go out with your friends or your mom or your sisters, and you're looking around and you're thinking, oh, I could get that, and slowly start away at your Christmas list. And I love this kind of stuff because you know how we all wait till the last minute, run and get a present, but this is like picking out a piece of art for someone, or mainly for yourself. I mean, you know,
either or.
I love this piece. I'm sorry, I just have to touch these because look at these stones. They just feel like, I I just want to, you know, they feel so soft. So you would actually find, it looks like you basically made this into your own.
No, actually, that's how they come.
That's
a
how they
strand
come.
of bead. Yeah, that's a
Oh.
strand of beads that I bought at one point. There will be some vendors there that have different types of beads
Different
on that
beads
order
for
too.
sale, which
Right.
is really nice because it's not just the hand-blown glass beads. It's really beads of all
Yeah.
shapes and sizes and colors
Absolutely.
for people. So again, remind us about where it is and when.
It's at the Prince Conference Center on Calvin College campus on the Beltline. It's from 10 until 5 on Saturday, October 15th.
That's this Saturday.
Saturday.
Easy to find.
And admission is $3.50. Children 12 and under are free. And we'll be doing giveaways all day from the vendors donating items.
Fantastic. Well, Nancy, thank you so much for being here with us today. You've given us some great ideas. Hostess gifts, gifts for those people on your shopping list hard to buy for. Get a jump start on the holidays. Thanks
Thanks
so
for
much.
having me.
We'll be right back.
That's West.